speak in with anybody, and so I quit the thought, okay, I will not speak. But sometimes whenever I get the chance to speak with my associates, I started English. And when they came to know that ki I am from Hindi medium, that the day they started bullying me. They started thinking about negative against me. कि यार ये I मतलब they were thinking that कि I am from English medium school, that's why I am speaking English. But one day I told them कि that I am not from English medium school, and I have studied in a Hindi medium, but I am capable to teach, and I was teaching in English in others school before their marriage, and I was teaching ninth or 10th class of uh, government government board school. So really, I was capable to teach, and I can speak. I could speak very well, but dominating nature of in-laws, so they were bullying me, and they started speaking against me. Ki she is not. She is not from English medium school, so how can she teach us? And they started asking any question in any kind of any subject for test ki how chachi or how ye is capable to answer like this. They started testing about me ki how is capable, but I was not.
Who
All the
were
subject
tested?
is not capable. I was tested by them कि how is capable Chachi and Bahurani. So it happened with me. Generally, it happens and then lost them. So, but science and maths is not my subject, and vocabulary and of the science subject, and this is the some
Terminology.
words I don't know. Terminology I don't know about. So she asked. She used to ask me something questions. I didn't know, really, I didn't know. Still, I can't teach him. But I now I was I'm assessment myself nowadays that I am assisting myself that nowadays ki I can improving myself to teach him. Yesterday I was teaching social study throughout without breaking in one word. I was teaching and explaining all the things, and it was but the things are getting me enjoy. So this is the main thing, and I'm very happy that the period is completing, the course is being completed after some time. So I thought ki no, yes, this time I have completed the course, and I am today I am able to speak. Hi Poonam. Poonam is listening. Yesterday we enjoyed the evening class with them. Na? You
Yes,
also there.
but
Teaching. Hi, Poonam.
Sarika, what happened yesterday?
Tell
Uh,
me.
Aparna, you did not tell her. What did
No,
I do
actually, you were, we
between
were
the
in
class?
another. We had to make a sentence in past, be past, but we had made a sentence in past perfect. We both made mistakes. Poonam, isn't it? You are
What
talking
was
about
the
it.
sentence? What was the sentence?
Where is she? She will tell.
No,
It's
the sentence was बिटिया समय पर घर आ गई थी,
नहीं
इसलिए मैंने
बिटिया, हाँ हाँ बिटिया
हाँ,
समय पे घर आ गई.
इसलिए मैंने उसे डांटा नहीं. सो एक्चुअली ना वी वर
No,
टॉकिंग
I
टू
was
देम.
there na.
एक्चुअली
घर
I
पर
वी वर
was
क्या
टॉकिंग.
there.
बिटिया समय पर आ
I
गई थी इसलिए मैंने उसे डांटा नहीं.
I was not I was not absent in a sentence. In a sentence I was there ना. बिटिया
यस,
समय पर घर आ गई थी.
actually what happened, they were tolding they
She
were
can't
telling us,
understand.
no, they were telling us कि Aparna asked them कि which tense is going on in your batch. So they were telling कि present perfect is going on. So it's our mind ki perfect tense is going on.
So we started making sentence, and the after long times we were trying to make the sentence na throughout when we used to make like so we started making sentences, and we were in flow, and just we made it without thinking ki what we are doing, what were we doing. So we made it. After sometimes said it is from B chapter, and then we realized that we made a blunder mistake, but it's okay. It was fun, isn't it, Hannah?
Yes, it was fun, but I really salute to Sir's patience because he
Oh.
listens very patiently anytime, na? Not only yesterday, but really his patience is salutable. And
Hannah,
one more thing
physical.
happened, Sarika. One more thing happened. Ki Aparna was asking me, and actually, na, my son was beside me, and he was talking to me, and he was eating something, and I did not reply. I started eating without giving her answer.
Hilarious scene was that, and then she could not switch off the video, and started having something. So, but not it was fun, just for nothing. Essay, just
Actually, we are a family, है ना? So, sir,
familiar now. Um,
no, familiar. We are also familiar, but uh, we are
we make
learning.
mistake in speaking familiar. Chimu rectified my mistake. Just you are making na. So Chimu once
No,
said,
no,
"This is not familiar. This is familiar.
familiar.
Familiar."
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
But
So then,
uh, I want to say we are learning here as a family. So we all
huh,
are family, na? So we can have something before
huh,
us. So it is not embarrassing. But
but
yeah,
uh,
we are not supposed to do this thing. But if it happens, so matlab, we shouldn't embarrass.
Actually, na,
don't
Sarika is appreciating me. Don't feel embarrassed. You are our family.
but it was a class, so we should. अरे यार, who is
Yes,
calling
yes,
me?
yes.
Monu Mishra.
Are you done, ladies? Okay. Uh, which chapter did I give you in the previous class?
Sir,
Thank
you have
you.
give us have to chapter, some sentences based on have to chapter.
Okay. And what is your last heading?
Our last heading was be supposed to
We supposed to
second,
12th,
Okay.
second,
second.
12th.
What was the
Second.
last sentence of it?
नहीं सर, यहाँ कोई कार्यक्रम नहीं होने वाला है.
Hmm. English. Tell me the English, Poonam.
Poonam, you are mute. She is not here.
Sir, should I?
Yes, please.
No, sir, no program is supposed to be held here.
Okay. No program is supposed to be held. Thank you. Uh, just leave one page, both the sides, and come to the right side of page. We are starting new chapter today. The heading is second condition. Second condition. Start a bracket and write down part 1. Sarika, just repeat the heading just for nothing.
जी second condition in bracket part 1.
Aparna, repeat.
Second condition in bracket part 1.
Poonam, are you there? Please, you also speak.
Yes, sir. Second condition in bracket part 1.
Write down one point. This is totally reversible condition. Sorry, my mistake. This is totally imaginary condition. This is totally imaginary condition. Full stop. It is also reversible condition. It is also reversible condition. Sarika, speak completely and try to transfer. What in your own words?
It is totally imaginary condition. It is also reversible condition. ये पूरी तरह से काल्पनिक काल्पनिक कंडीशन है. मतलब इमेजिनरी कंडीशन है और ये रिवर्सिबल भी है, साथ ही साथ ये रिवर्सिबल भी है. अपर्णा जी.
Okay. This is totally imaginary condition. It is also reversible condition. यह पूरी तरीके से काल्पनिक है और काल्पनिक कंडीशन है, शर्त, हाँ कंडीशन है, और इट इज ऑल्सो रिवर्सिबल कंडीशन, और यह रिवर्सिबल कंडीशन भी है, मतलब उसको उल्टा भी कर सकते हैं.
Poonam,
This is totally imaginary condition. It is also reversible condition. यह पूरी तरह से काल्पनिक कंडीशन है और यह रिवर्सेबल भी है.
write down the first sentence. अगर मैं राजा होता तो तुम्हें मंत्री बना देता. इसको कंडीशनल सेंटेंस इसलिए कहते हैं बच्चों कि अगर पहली शर्त पूरी हो जाती तो दूसरी शर्त पूरी हो जाती. लाइक दिस.
Yesterday in the evening you gave one word, na, provided, basharte. तो on condition I have sent one call in one.
I could not
I have
see.
heard from you conditionary on condition. We can say na basharte on condition.
Uh, I could not see, but just after the class I will see. We will discuss.
Anya also sent first.
Who has to make this sentence?
I have to make this sentence.
Sure.
If I would be a king, if I would be a king, nay, if I am a king, I would be, I would make you a minister.
Guys, don't be surprised. I have given you nothing. I'm just checking. Poonam, you try.
If I be a king, uh, I will make you a minister.
Sarika.
If I become a king, I will appoint you as a minister.
So now I'm going to shock you. You are going to get a big shock here.
If I were a king,
यहाँ भी we will try to root out, try to share your so. So will not come here. If I were a king, I would make you minister. Just be patient. I'm going to give you
I is working here as a plural number because we are putting were.
just a minute. Firstly, let's play this round. Sarika, if you were a queen, what would you make? What would you do?
Sir, if I were a king, I were a queen, I would make, means I can speak my imaginary answer, or should I?
Imaginary, imaginary.
Okay.
Could be anything. What would you do?
If I was a वर होगा सर I was
Yes,
नहीं हो
this is going to shock you.
okay I were a queen I would provide education for all the girls child.
अगर तुम नहीं, हाँ ठीक है, अगर तुम रानी होती तो क्या करती?
सर अगर मैं रानी होती तो मैं जितनी भी लड़कियां हैं उनको एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड करवाती.
चाहो तो क्वीन की जगह कुछ और रख दो. पूनम से पूछ लो. पूनम से पहले पूछ लो वो क्या बनना चाहती.
पूनम, टेल मी योर विश.
Whatever you want to. You are a queen, so it's your up to you.
Okay. Poonam, if you were a second queen of my nearby nearby क्या बोलते kingdom, so what did you do? नहीं, हाँ, what would you do?
Thank you, Sarika, for making me queen of your second queen of your nearby. If I were a queen, I would means equality towards the matlab for all citizen or people. I would like to make equality among the people.
पूनम, अगर तुम मेरे पास वाले साम्राज्य की रानी होती तो फिर क्या करती?
अगर मैं रानी होती तो मैं लोगों के बीच में जो इक्वलिटी है वो मतलब बनाती, विभिन्नता को दूर करती, ऐसा भी बोल सकते हैं, वी कैन से।
Good. Correct.
ओके, अपर्णा, if you were a queen, what would you do?
Yes, thank you for making me queen. If I were a king, I would definitely remove the poverty of my country. This is the pageant question, and always being asked by the participant of the pageant, beauty pageant. So, ready-made answer is this. Always are given by the beauty Miss Universe and Miss World.
Ladies, I am going to share the screen. Just make your mobile vertical so it will be easy. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
So,
It is highlighted. I'm starting with Sarika.
जी
A
सर।
little pink color is, can you see?
यस
Yes,
सर,
sir. Yeah.
आई कैन सी।
Okay.
वर
हाँ, वो
वर
जो
Were a
ब्रैकेट
verb.
में जो बच्चा जो ब्रैकेट में दिया है वो उसका फोनेटिक प्रोनाउंसिएशन है, बोला ऐसे जाता है वर वर वर,
जी।
लाइक
वर द वर्ब ऑफ the form of the verb be showing past time with the plural nouns and with we, you, and they. Were is also used with all persons to express the possibilities, wish, etc. If I were rich, I would buy a boat.
Sarika, try to translate in your own word. Don't try to translate, try to explain in your own word.
जी। Were the form of the verb be showing past time with plural nouns. ये जो वर जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब है उसको हम प्लूरल नाउन्स के साथ यूज करते हैं और ये पास्ट टाइम के को इंडिकेट करता है। एंड विथ यू, वी और दे के साथ, क्योंकि ये सब प्लूरल हैं तो इनके साथ हम वर का यूज करते हैं। फिर वर इज ऑल्सो यूज विथ ऑल द persons to express a possibilities, और वर को हम पर्सन मतलब सिंगुलर प्लूरल सभी के साथ पर्सन के साथ हम विश बताने के लिए या किसी पॉसिबिलिटी को शो करने के लिए भी यूज करते हैं। लाइक आई वर रिच, काश मैं इफ आई वर रिच, अगर मैं अमीर होती, आई बाय अ बोट, तो मैं बोट खरीद पाती। लाइक दिस अमीर है वो, उसकी पॉसिबिलिटी है, मतलब वो है अमीर और वो विश मांग रही है ये कि मैं एक बोट खरीद पाती, यदि मैं अमीर होती तो मैं बोट खरीद पाती।
Okay. Sarika, there is one mistake. There was one mistake. Were is, they have not said were is helping verb here. They are writing were is verb, form of
Verb.
verb.
Yes.
ओके,
Form of
मेन
verb.
वर्ब, हाँ जी, द
Hmm.
वर्ब ऑफ द फॉर्म, हाँ जी, मेन वर्ब। ओके ओके।
Okay. Now, Poonam,
were the form of the verb be showing past time with plural nouns and with we, you, and they. Were is also used with all persons to express wish, etc. If I were rich, I would buy a boat. वर जो है वह क्रिया का वह फॉर्म है जो कि भूतकाल को भूतकाल का निर्देश देता है और यह प्लूरल संज्ञा के साथ इस्तेमाल होता है। इसके अलावा वी, यू और दे के साथ वर को हम कुछ ऐसे व्यक्तियों के साथ भी यूज करते हैं जहां पर संभावना या फिर इच्छा पूर्ति की निर्देश हो। यदि मैं अमीर होती तो एक बोट खरीदी होती।
गुड। अपर्णा।
वर, जिसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन है वर, और दिस इज द वर्ब, द फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब बी, जो कि बी का फॉर्म है। शोइंग पास्ट टाइम, जो कि पास्ट टाइम शो कर रहा है विथ प्लूरल नाउन्स, प्लूरल नाउन के साथ, एंड विथ वी, यू एंड दे, जो कि हम नाउन एंड जो कि वी, यू एंड दे के साथ यूज कर सकते, जो कि किसके साथ, बी शोइंग पास्ट टाइम विथ प्लूरल नाउन एंड विथ वी, यू एंड दे, अतः वो उसके साथ प्लूरल नाउन के साथ वी, यू एंड दे के साथ शो कर रहा है। वर इज ऑल्सो यूज विथ ऑल पर्सन टू एक्सप्रेस अ पॉसिबिलिटी, और वर को यूज किया जाता है किसके साथ, ऑल पर्सन, जो पर्सन्स टू एक्सप्रेस अ पॉसिबिलिटी, जो कि किसी भी चीज की या किसी भी लोगों की एक्सप्रेस करने की पॉसिबिलिटी को के साथ भी यूज किया जाता है। जस्ट लाइक विश, पॉसिबिलिटी, एक्सप्रेस ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटी, विश एंड एक्सेट्रा। तो विश को और एक्सप्रेस ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटी को यूज के साथ यूज किया जाता है। जस्ट लाइक इफ आई वर रिच आई वुड बाय अ बोट, अगर मैं रिच होती तो मैं एक बोट खरीद पाती।
Okay, thank you, ladies. Let me read. Were, the form of the verb be. Be क्रिया का रूप वर, showing past time, भूतकाल प्रदर्शित करता है। दोस्तों ये वाला पैटर्न, ये पैटर्न एक लाइन का है, मैं आज ही इसको दे दूंगा। प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस का प्रयोग प्रेजेंट सिंपल के स्थान पे भी होता है। तो द फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब बी क्रिया का रूप वर भूतकाल प्रदर्शित करता है। यहाँ पे है ताहे आ रहा है, विथ प्लूरल नाउन्स एंड विथ वी, यू एंड दे। प्लूरल नाउन्स के साथ एवं वी के साथ, यू के साथ और दे के साथ भूतकाल प्रदर्शित करता है। वर इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड, दिस इज पूनम पैसिव वॉइस, अ ब्यूटीफुल यूज ऑफ पैसिव वॉइस। वर इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड, वर यूज किया जाता है, किया जाना यानी पैसिव वॉइस। वर का प्रयोग और कहाँ किया जाता है वो बता रहे हैं। वर इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड विथ ऑल पर्सन्स, वर का प्रयोग सभी अन्य पर्सन्स के साथ भी किया जाता है। कब? टू एक्सप्रेस अ पॉसिबिलिटी और विश, किसी संभावना या किसी कामना को प्रदर्शित करने के लिए। और वहां उन्होंने एटसेट्रा भी दे दिया कि ऐसी ही इससे मिलती जुलती कोई और चीज होगी, संभावना, कामना आदि को प्रदर्शित करने के लिए इसका प्रयोग सभी पर्सन के साथ, चाहे वो सिंगुलर हो चाहे वो प्लूरल हो, सबके साथ इसका प्रयोग किया जाता है। अभी आगे के सेंटेंस में हम देखेंगे। इफ ही वर रिच, ऐसा हो जाएगा. He would buy a boat. If she were rich, she would buy a boat. ये मुझ ये जो एक्सप्लेनेशन है ये केवल मुझे उस डिक्शनरी में मिला जिसका नाम है वेबस्टर्स, और किसी डिक्शनरी में इसका प्रयोग ऐसा एक्सप्लेनेशन मिला नहीं मुझे. तो कोइंसिडेंटली now we are coming back and making our mobile horizontal. Uh, you will get a little bit problem using verb with he, she, and I, because you have been habitual of using was with I, he, and she. That's why these are called patterns. Write down the second imaginary sentence. The sentences are generally means totally imaginary sentences. अगर मैं राजा होता, दिस इज इमेजिनेशन, मैं राजा हूं नहीं तो मैं तुम्हें मंत्री नहीं बना सकता, लेकिन अगर मैं राजा होता तो मंत्री बना देता. You, some of you were using comparing it with wish. I wish. Do not compare it with I wish. बना देता. Write down the second sentence. After writing some sentences, you will get it properly. अगर वह मछली होती तो बिल्ली उसे खा जाती. अगर वह मछली होती तो बिल्ली उसे खा जाती. Now we are starting making sentences as usual with Sarika. After Sarika, Poonam will make. After Poonam, Aparna will make. So, but just to ask, I am asking, who is to make this sentence, Sarika?
Sir, I am to make this sentence.
Please go ahead.
अगर वह मछली होती तो बिल्ली उसे खा जाती. If were fish, cat would.
Maybe
अगर वह
voice chopping. अगर वह मछली होती. Please speak Hindi sentence, Sarika first.
हाँ.
अगर वह मछली होती.
Yes, you have written correct.
अगर वह मछली होती तो बिल्ली उसे खा जाती. If she were a fish, cat would catch or have. Cat would catch her. और अच्छा, cat would eat her.
If she were a cat, if she were a fish, cat would eat her. Poonam, speak this sentence as it is.
If she were a fish, cat would eat her. Cat would have her.
Aparna.
If she were a fish, cat would definitely have it.
Write down the third sentence. अगर तुम्हारी जगह मैं होता तो इसे 5 मिनट में कर देता. अगर तुम्हारी जगह मैं होता तो इसे 5 मिनट में कर देता. Generally we speak this kind of sentences. Who is to make this sentence?
I am to make this.
It's Poonam's go, na? Okay.
If I were in place of you, I would do it in within 5 minutes.
चलिए हम इसको थोड़ा सा ब्यूटिफाई करते हैं. You will be surprised. Please write down as I am speaking. If I were you,
If I were you,
I would make it within 5 minutes.
I would make it within 5 minutes. If I were you, I would.
Just a minute, Puno. Let me start a questioning answering. Answer is same for first round, but question. Listen my question carefully. Sarika, if you were me, what would you do?
Sir, if I were you, I would make it within 5 minutes.
अगर तुम मेरी जगह होती तो क्या करती?
सर, अगर मैं आपकी जगह होती तो ये काम 5 मिनट में कर देती.
Suppose roti making, because I cannot do it.
जी सर. अपर्णा दी, इफ आई वर यू, नहीं, यू वर, हाँ, यू वर मी, what would you do?
If I were you, I would make it. I would make it within a just 5 minutes. Poonam, if you were me,
सारिका कंप्लीट द प्रोसेस क्योंकि वो जुबान पे आना चाहिए.
हाँ.
जगह
दी,
जगह.
हाँ, दी, यदि आप मेरी जगह होती तो क्या करती?
अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होती तो ये 5 मिनट में कर देती. Poonam, if you were me, so what would you do?
Aparna, well, if I were you, I would make it within 5 minutes.
अगर तुम मेरी जगह होती तो तुम क्या करती?
यदि मैं आपकी जगह होती तो मैं इसे 5 मिनट में कर देती.
Oh. 2 मिनट्स मैगी, 2 मिनट्स मैगी.
Okay. So should I ask to you?
Yes, you can ask me. Do not use to.
Yes. I said don't use to.
You are using a to.
Okay.
Ask us.
Um, if you were me, what would you do?
If I were you, I would do it within 2 minutes.
सर, यदि आप मेरी जगह होते तो आप क्या करते?
अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होता पूनम तो इसको 2 मिनट में कर देता. Firstly, she and tell me who is she.
जूही चावला.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
जूही चावला. It's
Okay. Sarika,
resembles
If I
Priyanka
were
Chopra.
Madhuri Dixit, I would retire and become a painter. यदि मैं माधुरी दीक्षित होती तो मैं रिटायर हो जाती और पेंटर बन जाती.
good. Poonam,
If I were Madhuri Dixit, I would retire and become a painter. अगर मैं माधुरी दीक्षित होती तो रिटायर हो जाती और पेंटर बन जाती.
good. Aparna,
If I were Madhuri Dixit, I would retire and become a painter. अगर मैं माधुरी दीक्षित होती तो मैं रिटायर तो मैं रिटायर हो जाती और पेंटर बन जाती.
actually, guys, if I give you the meaning, you will be surprised.
रिटायर,
We have been using retire verb for many. So,
आराम.
Aparna, ask this question to Poonam.
What should be the what should be the verb for आराम करना? Poonam, you're mute.
The verb for aram karna should is retire. Satya, what should be the second form of retire?
Poonam, the second form of retire should be retired. Aparnati, what should be the third form of retire?
Third form of retire should be retired.
Ladies, have you ever noticed on the railway stations retiring
Retiring
room?
room. Retiring room. First, I have seen when I went to see the guy for marriage, matrimonial alliances. I went to Chindwara with my didi. So I have seen retiring room. Then I asked her, so she said the meaning of
Sir, waiting rooms and retiring rooms both are same, na?
Nowadays, they are saying waiting room. Earlier,
Pratikshalay.
what used to happen when we started our railways? So the trains were not so frequent and on time. They were not used to be on time. So the passengers used to wait for a long time, just like they are sleeping and waiting for the next day and 2 hours, 3 hours. So it used to be from the time of actually British. This name uh, became popular. So they started using that. Means generally we say na my papa is retired. Means okay now take rest. You have given enough service to the government. Now you are retired. आपको आराम करने का समय दिया जाता है. अब आप you are retired. So
Sometimes I heard I am retired for my all responsibilities like that.
yes. Now
and
I
even
am.
people use retire for the clothes and something so they should not use na retire for clothes क्योंकि clothes are not for retiring.
हाँ जनरली इसे अब इस पैंट को तो रिटायर कर दो कब से पहन रहे हो लाइक दिस बट द सेंस इज सेम अपर्णा उसको बख्श दो उसको आराम दो लाइक दिस द सेंस इज ओके सेम नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू केजी स्टैंडर्ड reference
The furry home.
a furry home. Sarika.
If I were a mouse and wanted a house, I think I would choose my new red shoes, furry edges, fur inside. What a lovely place to hide. I would not travel, I would not roam, just sit in my furry home.
Abhi winter season is going on, ladies. So you must have seen furry jackets or hoods, furry hoods. So this is called furry. Okay. Poonam, it's your go.
If I were a mouse and wanted a house, I think I would choose my new shoes, furry edges, fur inside. What a lovely place to hide. I would not travel. I would not roam. Just sit in my furry home.
Aparna.
If I were a mouse and wanted a house, I think I would choose my new red shoes. Furry edges, fur inside. What a lovely place to hide. I would not travel. I would not roam. Just sit in my furry home.
Sarika, read this.
Imagine that you are Harry, the mouse, Bob, the cat is chasing you. Where would you hide? Circle as many places as you like. Cupboard, terrace, kitchen, under a quilt, garden, grandma shoes on the dining table, in a shoebox.
तो इसमें उन्होंने इमेजिन वाली स्थिति बता दी. अब हम सबसे नहीं पढ़वाएंगे. इमेजिन दैट यू आर हैरी द माउस. कल्पना कीजिए कि आप एक चूहा है जिसका नाम है हैरी. बॉब द कैट, और बिल्ली है जिसका नाम है बॉब, इज चेजिंग यू, आपका पीछा कर रही है. वेयर वुड यू हाइड. वुड के इस प्रयोग का खूबसूरत प्रयोग धीरे धीरे जुबान पे लाएं दोस्तों. आप कहाँ छुपते. वेयर वुड यू हाइड. सर्कल एज मेनी places as you like. So these things are given in kg level of, but we are generally not aware. I have shown you two references of if I were, if you were. It is 12:36. I am going to give you two sentences. On the basis of them, you will have to prepare your next speech. Write it down firstly. अगर आप प्रधानमंत्री होते तो आप क्या करते.
There was a essay in class 6 for Chimo. If you were a Pradhan Mantri, what would you do?
Oh, but did you notice while watching it that were is used in Hindi? It was.
No, in English. If you were a Pradhan Mantri, but
So did you did you
you
notice
were.
were is used over there? Did you notice it?
No, I got the sense.
You got the sense.
Usually, you were is used with the you, na?
Okay, if you were right.
Uh,
Sorry.
uh, I heard first time this is the news. I were.
Hmm. Okay, so it's your go, Aparna, to make the sentence. Whose go is this? I forgot.
If I were a Pradhan Mantri, what would I do? Or if you were a Pradhan Mantri, what would you do?
Yes. Write it down. If you were a prime minister, what would you do? Do not speak this. Write down one more sentence.
आप था कि मैं था हिंदी में सारी
अगर आप
आप
I don't know.
हाँ
I forgot. Sarika,
हाँ
tell.
सारी
अगर आप प्रधानमंत्री होते तो आप क्या करते?
Okay.
इफ यू वर पीएम, सर द पीएम नहीं बोलेंगे, यू इफ यू वर द पीएम ना.
The shows you are talking about a particular country. Otherwise, you will have to put country's name. If you were the prime minister of, तब भी दा आता है, तब भी आएगा.
वही.
Actually, the article is always used with post, any post. Write down one more sentence. अगर तुम लड़का होती तो क्या करती. Ladies, now you are not bound with these two topics only. You can imagine anything. जब बैच में लड़के लड़कियां दोनों होते हैं पैटर्न बैच में, तो मैं बोलता हूँ यहाँ जितने लड़के हैं वो लड़की रख ले वहां पे. If you were a girl, what would you do? Nice speech comes out. Or I suggest the girls, if you were a boy, what would you do? So the feelings come out. If I were a boy, I would do this, I would do that, I would not do this, I would not like this. So पहली लाइन बस होगी, आपको आंसर देना है, स्पीच जैसी बनाना है कि इफ आई वर ए बॉय I would smoke, I would go to Tapra, I would, and
I
all
wanted
your
I would stand on the tapra at the night at the bus stand.
the
And this
Latin.
kind
Nowadays, girls are used to smoke, means in a frequent way.
of
हाँ, and I don't think so कि it is मतलब it is bad for everyone,
this is the
whether it is
passion,
boy,
and they are
girl or
taking as a
हाँ,
passion.
why
Just
they are doing like this, मतलब it is pathetic actually.
and
See,
this kind of
they are
passion,
getting
no?
the freeness. I have seen here in Jabalpur. The girls from village are coming to Jabalpur, living in hostels or taking rental place. So what happens? Let me tell you one हिंदी कहावत कि जो बंधी हुई गाय रहती है वो मरखू हो जाती है, सींग मारने लगती है. बंधा हुआ कुत्ता कटना हो जाता है. इट इज विलेज इडियम. तो जब कुत्ते को आप बहुत ज्यादा बांध के रखेंगे, पूरे समय कहीं घूमने नहीं देंगे, या गाय को आप बांध रख के रखेंगे पूरे समय, तो शी बिकम्स
अब मुंबई
फ्यूरियस.
में भी ये यहाँ से छोटे
पर सर
शहरों से ही जाते
मुंबई
हैं,
में नहीं छोटे
छोटे
शहरों
शहरों
से
से ही
तो
जाते हो ना.
छोटे शहरों से तो जाते हैं, पर जो यहाँ के हैं ना लोकलाइट्स, वो लोग भी करते हैं। मतलब अपन ऐसे नहीं कह सकते कि वहां से आने वाले ही करते हैं। बड़े बड़े स्कूल कॉलेजेस में जो बच्चे बहुत अच्छे मतलब परफ्यूम जेंट्री से आते हैं, जिनके मम्मी पापा हर तरह की फ्रीडम देते हैं, वो देखते हैं अपने मम्मी पापा को कि अरे मेरी मम्मी खुद ड्रिंक कर रही है, मेरे पापा खुद कर रहे हैं, तो वो इतने यूज्ड हो जाते हैं, उनको उस चीज में कुछ गलत लगता ही नहीं है। उन्हें लगता है जब वो कर रहे हैं खुलेआम, बल्कि वो अपने मम्मी पापा के साथ करते हैं, वो भी गलत है। वहां तो उनको कोई मतलब उनको रोका नहीं जा रहा है।
रिस्ट्रिक्शन
और
नहीं
जो
है.
यहाँ से आ रहे हैं वो पीयर प्रेशर में कई बार करते हैं कि देखो सब लोग कर रहे हैं, तुम बैकवर्ड हो, तुमसे कुछ नहीं होता, मतलब तुम मॉडर्न हो ही नहीं, ना तुम इस तरह से ड्रेसअप होते हो, ना तुम ड्रिंक करते हो, मतलब तुमने अपनी लाइफ में किया क्या, तुम तो जस्ट फॉर नथिंग हो। इस तरह से उन पे डाला जाता है और वो बेवकूफ लोग ये सब करने लगते हैं। मतलब उनके लिए फ्रीडम मॉडर्निज्म बस यही है कि फालतू ये काम करो। अरे कुछ अच्छे कर लो देख के दूसरों से, वो नहीं सीखेंगे, फालतू की
बुरी
चीजें
चीजें
जल्दी सीखेंगे।
जल्दी
हाँ,
जल्दी आती
उस
है.
पे प्रेशर आके, तो वो दोनों बातें हैं कि मतलब आप फ्री कर दो बच्चों को, वो भी वो है, अगर आप बांध के
Human
रखो तो
nature
वो
is
भी।
this, we adopt the bad things easily than good things. This is the human nature.
पर हमारे हिसाब से राइट हमेशा राइट ही होता है और रॉन्ग हमेशा रॉन्ग ही होता है। जो चीज गलत है वो चाहे छोटे शहर में गलत हो चाहे बड़े शहर में, वो गलत ही होगी, चाहे आप कहीं से भी आ रहे हो। तो उसके लिए मतलब आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि छोटे शहर से आ रहे हैं तो लोग ऐसे कर रहे हैं। हाँ, इतने लोगों को देखा जिनके मतलब मम्मी पापा इतने ज्यादा सोफेस्टिकेटेड हैं, पर भी बच्चे ऐसे निकल जाते, कैसे निकल जाते हैं पता नहीं चलता। तो अपन कह ही नहीं सकते आजकल कुछ।
Okay, sir. Thank you.
सर यू आर म्यूट।
Should we conclude it today?
Una wants to say
जी
something.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was also saying कि sir is mute, but I was also mute, so
So don't take it as a pressure. It is not necessary to say tomorrow. But in this pretense, you can make some sentences, you can imagine something good, and you can present.
Sir, we have to prepare our speech both the topic means if you are
You
the only one, na?
see, you know one thing, wood word sounds beautiful it, when it is used by the people. You can notice on TV, mobile. So this is a best way to take this word on your tongue. Only first sentence will be if I were a boy or if I were the prime minister. Later on, would, 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 would will come several times out of your tongue. So you will be habitual of using would. Uh, Tomorrow you can choose one topic. Day after tomorrow or 2 days after tomorrow you can choose another topic. Just take it easy and speak so many things. You can mix other chapters as well if they are needed, wherever they are needed. Like I remember Sarika's last speech. Sarika started the main chapter after 75% of her uh, prastavana. So that is also okay. Ultimately, you are speaking. That's all. So you can imagine, you can take anything. In place of Prime Minister, you can say, if I were the collector of dash place. I, क्योंकि आप अपने शहर में कई बार बहुत चीजें देखते हैं, you watch so many things disturbs which disturb you, and you get angry, you get furious. So you can say, if I were the collector of Nagpur or Mumbai, I would do this, I would do that, I would do that, I would not let blah 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 blah. So many things you can speak easily. Just imagine here and start speaking. So don't take it like a pressure. Just choose anything day after tomorrow, whenever you want to deliver, you can deliver. It
This
is not.
kind of question, I was when I was preparing for a beauty pageant, and I was in MP, Miss MP, and at in Gwalior. So I was asked this question by one celebrity, and last round of the questioning answering. So I was asked one question: if you are given uh, two words, what would you choose? First is smart, then second is handsome. So what would you choose? After little bit of thinking, I answered I will definitely choose smartness, not handsomeness. After a smart, matlab, because a person is smart, he can start thinking inner side of the personality, then the outer side personality become itself smart and handsome. Handsome person can be smart himself after smartness, having smartness. So everybody was clapping at me. I was feeling top of the world that time, that I became a Miss India's Miss MP second runner.
God bless you. Thank you for joining. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.